My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire, the High Ascension grind with the Silent. We're on Ascension 19. I've heard a couple people saying, maybe take a break from High Ascension, maybe play a different character, maybe play it daily. And then come back to it with a fresh mind. And every time people say that, the next episode, I win. So, because I know, like, I batch record these, right, to get a backlog. So, I know when those comments start appearing that the next day's episode is a win in advance. And it's all I can do to not respond with just like, wait and see. Just stick it out. Trust in me. This also effectively works twofold as a warning to the public. Number one, trust in me. And number two, if you do say that I should stop playing High Ascension, then I'm going to win. Lose all for a rare card. And we get to choose it. Lose all gold, that is. Sure. Should I build around Envenom this early? I don't think so. Unload for a discard build. It's not super... It is significantly less damage than Glass Knife. The Glass Knife being 12 when upgraded twice. So 24 for one energy. Whereas Unload's 18. So actually, maybe I should pitch this on the amount of elites we have this floor. You know what? I'm going with the Glass Knife. We're going to be able to take out 3 elites with that Glass Knife. Yikes. I hate having to use 3 stabs to take out the Spike Slime in the front line. I probably should have just triple defended that turn, actually. Yeah, I feel like I definitely should have just triple defended that turn and waited for my Glass Knife to help me get out of that sitch. Probably escape plan here. In what situation is escape plan bad for us on this floor? It does have a downside. Because I'm about to take on 3 elites. One of them's probably going to be the Gremlin Knob, and the escape plan is going to be a dead draw in the Gremlin Knob fight. I could take Dagger Spray to supplement my damage against the sentries. Woo! Yeah, Glass Knife got upgraded! Hell yeah! Runic Dodecahedron. If your HP is full, gain energy at the start of each turn. This one I probably shouldn't do. So I'll just do it like 3 times. Yeah, I definitely shouldn't have done that. I just lost the game for myself there, so that's fun. Let's rest here. Damn it, I can... I know that that's the event that I need to stop doing every time. And yet, it's so difficult for me to stop doing it. Do I need 6 more damage by a double defend? See, the thing is, I have to at least double defend this turn, if not triple. Okay. I'm gonna double defend. I'm hoping that I have enough to fully defend next turn regardless. Beautiful. Because it now becomes extremely quickly a damage race between me and the Lagavulin. I need to be able to deal 25 in this next turn. That has to be Glass Knife and a bunch of other things. That's not it. And yeah, there goes our first round. Yep, that's entirely based on the fact that I got overzealous with that effect. The event. I don't really probably enough internalize that the events are more dangerous, that they have worse negatives, that they are lower chances of paying out correctly. And that's something that I definitely need to adjust in High Ascension. Alright. Next 3 combats have 1 HP is technically capable of hitting maximum 1 elite. All right, I'm gonna take it. It's only going to get me 1 elite, but... Ooh, Catalyst. Catalyst doesn't do anything without the poison, but I need the poison... But as soon as I get the poison, I want the Catalyst badly. I think I may transform a strike here. Predator, okay. It's helpful. Probably none of those right now. And Noxious Fumes. Alright, well, we have Catalyst and Noxious Fumes in this deck, so we already know what type of deck we're trying to make. Alright, starting each combat with weak doesn't matter as much when you're a Noxious Fumes deck. Still not great. Vajra at the start of each combat, gain 1 strength. Dang. Alright, let's upgrade that Noxious Fumes. Now we just need defensive options. We just need to be able to stand there and defend ourselves. Hey! Alright, hopefully the final card in the new draw from the previous deck is the Predator. Oh, it wasn't. So past this point, I basically just want to defend as best I can. Yeah, as much as I want to play the Predator there. Pretty important I defend as best I can. And now it's time to get rid of the Catalyst. Hell yes. Hell yeah, that's a log falling down. That's pretty good. Bottle Tornado. Upon pick up, choose a power card. At the start of each combat, that card will be in your opening hand. Let's just make sure we don't get something better, like another Noxious Fumes. Oh gosh. This deck works literally as soon as I get my defensive capabilities. Anchor. Start each combat with 10 block. That's really, really handy in terms of defensive capabilities. Upgrade the other Noxious Fumes, and then the Catalyst as well. We've got the Slime Boss at the end of this lore, so we're probably dead there. Which is extremely unfortunate. Frontliner is dead. I remain weak for the next turn. And there goes that one as well. All right. Crippling Cloud, Escape Plan, and Dash. I think I take the Escape Plan. But because of the presence of the 2 Escape Plans in my deck, I don't think I can take on any more elites. I think if I do, I'm just dead to the Gremlin Knob as soon as I fight them. And it's possible that they're their next fight, right? Yeah, because the previous one was Lagavulin, so that means that the next fight just can't be Lagavulin. Yeah. At its highest aspiration, the Escape Plan is effectively just a little bit of extra block every turn. Dodge and roll would eventually go in this deck. At the moment, it doesn't. I'm going to take a Piercing Whale just to diversify my kind of defensive options. I can block, I can make people weaker, or I can remove their strength straight up. All right, I think I'm willing to throw back Catalyst and wait for the next shuffle for it. Sure. I mean, there it was just a block, but that's because we're only fighting a single target. Alright, as it turns out, I probably should play the Catalyst. Fair enough. Fear. I should probably take that, because between the Fear Potion and the Steroid Potion, I might be able to push enough damage to split the enemy early. Yeah, that I want. I think if I don't rest here, I'm dead, though. In the second phase, I think I die, actually. So I'd be able to get 3 attacks in here, so it's 15 damage multiplied by the vulnerability. Actually, it's 15 damage. Actually, we weakened this turn. Never mind. Definitely doesn't happen this turn. Damn Gremlin Visage, starting each combat with 1 weaken. Ooh. Well, at least our next hand is probably our most defensive hand. Piercing Whale should stay in the deck. It's going to be good in the next phases. I feel like it's actually probably Noxious Fumes double defend. I don't like it. That's why we rested, though, wasn't it? That's why we rested. And then I'm going to throw in a ridiculous amount of damage. And now the splits have 36 HP per, which is pretty dang good for me. All right, I feel like we've probably got this one wrapped up now. This is the worst turn. They're all attacking! Come on! Ah! I need to use a steroid potion in order to kill literally one target. And then we're actually just dead. They literally all had to be attacking that turn. Come on. Oh, come on! God. I even rested before that one. And I dodged elites. We did need more defensive options in that deck. I was really hoping that I was going to get back to my Piercing Whale after that. Fine, I'll choose a rare card. I don't want to take Nightmare because the... Like, if I take Nightmare, what am I going to use it on? How much of an effect am I going to get, right? Like, I need something else later. I don't want to take Envenom either because I think Envenom is not good. Alchemize, I guess. Alright, we've got a path with a relatively good opening and 2 late elites if I desperately want to go for them. I don't know, maybe these potions end up oh gosh. No aggression on the undefended turn. This Jawworm fight is going to be really rough. Yeah, we might actually lead this Jawworm fight extremely low on HP. Well, at least we got 6 damage uninterrupted there. Yeah, 1 damage short, so we take another 12. Oh, God. The bad early draws, though. Good Lord. I'm actually most inclined to take Dash here for surviving through elites. Okay, this is actually kind of the perfect opening turn. Extremely pleased with that one. There's my dash. Just had to make sure that I didn't draw a bunch of strikes afterwards because that's actually more effective and efficient damage. Bouncing Flask versus Backstab. Let's take a Backstab. Try and get some targets off the field super early. Take the max HP there. Right, I've got a couple question marks in a row. I think Alchemize needs to get upgraded, otherwise we're never playing it. I think Ghost in the Jar is probably way more powerful. And now we get... Oh, no. Oh, being able to take Ninja Scroll or Frozen Egg here would be so transformative. Get a Dagger Spray to provide some AoE for the deck. Ting Shell, whenever you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy for each card discarded. Alright, this is probably where my Explosive Potion goes. One down. And set up the next one. Getting this relic could actually be extraordinarily handy for us. So if I want to prevent 3 damage here, I can. By throwing the weakness potion. I could do that. I feel like that 3 damage is probably going to be the difference between life and death very, very soon. Finish. Fine. Alright, I actually don't like how this deck is getting built right now. It's entirely my fault as well, by the way. Alright. Actually managed to kill one of them through their curl up. Hell yeah. Okay, skill potion can be amazing or horrible. No clue. All that attack is a secondary form of AoE. Alright. Yeah, this is exactly why I was picking up so many aggressive things, because as soon as we do this fight, we're probably dead. Skill potion. So if I can get Terror here, it's insane. Probably go for Distraction Hook. Yikes. Well, half of their HP down in the first turn. We get to, exactly, see the 3 HP allows me to get hit by this vulnerability application from the Gremlin Knob. The Gremlin Knob, whenever you're not vulnerable above Ascension 18, thank you to a comment for telling me this, whenever you're not vulnerable, will move to make you vulnerable that turn. So that means that I knew what the Gremlin Knob was going to do first. I knew how much HP I had, so that's why the weakness potion before was actually really, really handy. Saved me a whole turn. Alright, Gremlin Knob's down. Pantograph at the start of boss combats heal for 25 HP, and I guess die. We've got a lot of AoE in this deck right now. Well, there's Footworks, but it's probably too late. This deck is dead. This deck is way too aggressive to live past the... See, the deck is aggressive enough to kill the slime boss before it attacks us the first time, but it is not aggressive enough to live until then. Or rather, it's not defensive enough to live until then. Yeah, that was going to have to be, like, a miracle to work. All right. There we go. Still technically alive. Dead next turn. Hell yeah. Got him. All right. A lot of the things that end up killing these runs are kind of being stuck between a rock and a hard place in a little bit of a weird way. Not being aggressive enough to take down a certain enemy, not being defensive enough to live against a certain enemy, not being aggressive enough to take out, or rather not having enough AoE to take out the area of effect enemies, or not having enough single target damage to take out a single enemy, right? Like, a lot of it feels like I'm stuck between those. So, as has been the standard I've been trying to set for myself over the past couple episodes, I should just plan around each boss that I'm going to, and I guess the elites, I just have to roll with the blows. Okay, we've got a really good opening path, but it has one elite here, and then I can choose to never take on another elite. That's really good. I think there's 3 potions? Maybe? Maybe it's choose a card. Take accuracy. I know I'm taking accuracy before I have anything to combo with it, but high A, gotta take risks. Okay. Actually managed to full defend that turn. Huge surprise. Give me shivs. No. Shivs. Shivs? Woo! The specimen, whenever an enemy dies, transfer any poison it has to a random enemy. That makes a poison build so much better. Kind of want to get the accuracy out of here now. Sure. Good lord, that was really bad. All right. Great opening hand there, by the way. Great opening hand. Super care about keeping my HP. And extraordinarily likely to rest before the elite. The 2 strike upgrades from that previous space make this so much easier to do. Like Bane. Alright, fine. Only elite I have to fight this entire time. Venom or footwork. Envenom will allow Bane to be so much more aggressive is the thing. I think that's worth it. And we know that we've still got Neutralize in the deck so that we get the 5 defense this turn for free, basically. All good. Hey! And this turn as well. I will use the strike because, again, we do need to keep up the aggression, especially against the Lagavulin, who's going to be removing so many of my stats. Exactly. Good thing I kept up the aggression that other turn, otherwise I would have taken another 20 there. Blue Candle, unplayable curse cards can now be played. Playing a curse will make you lose 1 HP and exhaust the card. Malaise totally fits in a deck like this. It especially fits because the Hexaghost is the end boss for this floor. Handneb, every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Hopefully that hits our Bane a lot of the time. I could get 150 in the Curse of Doubt. Sure. I can burn it, so it's only a card negative. Wow, there goes the... there goes the Curse of Doubt, I guess. Upgrade the Bane and the Neutralize before we take on the boss. We don't want to increase our HP before we get there. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead against a lot of elites right now, so let's piece that. I could play Ascender's Vein here, but it removes itself anyway. Okidoki. Leg sweep is exactly what I want. Yeah. I do now need some way to apply poison as well, by the way. Like, poison does have to be part of this deck. The bomb, though, at the end of 3 turns, deal 30 damage to all enemies. If we make this deck defensive enough with, like, another leg sweep and a bomb, we might be able to do that. I know I can't take the leg sweep here, though, by the way. The bomb's upgrade is only 6 more damage, which doesn't make sense to me. It's so insignificant for an effect that happens in 3 turns' time. Just feels low. I'm hoping to just hit a giant malaise this turn. It'd look a lot like that. Okay. So if I don't basically play the bomb every single time it comes up, I should probably just accept this 2 damage and deal 10. If I don't play the bomb every single time it comes up, I'm definitely going to lose this combat. That is most of my damage. You're pretty much weakened until the end of combat anyway, so leg sweeping you there over another attack is probably not a great idea for me. There's my 30 damage. Yeah, we're dead in this combat. Oh, wait, hang on. Are we? I should have defended there instead of attacked, by the way, definitely. I thought I was going to be fully attacking that turn, but I wasn't. I do got to keep them neutralized. I don't know if the deck is thick enough to keep us alive. It would need to be thicker so that I can dilute all of these burn pluses. Good thing we had exactly that hand, otherwise we wouldn't have been defended against that attack. Yeah, we're not gonna win this fight. Damn. Alright, if I protected myself 6 more, that is to say, instead of using that attack at the wrong time beforehand, I defended, I would have still died to the next hand, because the next hand was block, attack, and 3 burns that deal 4 damage per. Rough. Alright, you know what? A lot of these episodes recently have been short. We'll do it again. I know, we're over 20 minutes. We'll still go. Obtain a random rare. See, I don't like obtain a random rare because random rares include a lot of cards that are just not good. Just real bad. Go next 3 combats have 1 HP. There's an outside chance that this gives me a 2 elites. I kind of like dash, actually. Like, sue me. Take the max HP happily. Damn it! Alright, as long as the next phase isn't a combat. See, Masterful Stab is in a weird position where, like, if you can guarantee that you never take damage, it's insane. As soon as you take 1 damage, it's okay. As soon as you take 2, it's bad. Right? And especially next floor where you've got AoE attacks coming in against you, I don't know if I can guarantee that. Especially when dash is the only defensive current option in my deck. Preserved Insect. Enemies in elite rooms have 25% less HP. Are you just gonna be dead? No. Damn. Mummified Hand. Whenever you play a power, a random card in hand costs 0 for the rest of the turn. Alright, well, we have clear priorities now. We need to get Footworks, we need to get Noxious Fumes, we need to, etc. You'll know how to etc. Don't tell me you don't know how to etc. Yeah, not a fan of how I handled that at all, by the way. Just in case you're wondering. Should have saved the ghost for this turn. Just caused a cascade of vulnerability, and I'm almost certainly going to be dying to the next elite. Gosh dang it. Take out the fungi. I'm basically just using the dashes to try and survive here. Neutralized dash is pretty good for that turn. Now I've got dash next turn. Your damage should be... You're not going to be weakened. Got a survivor. Okay, I should be able to live through next turn as well. You've got 20. Let's see if I can save myself. Yep, that'll do it. Oddly Smooth Stone started each combat with 1 dex. Not bad. Juzu Bracelet. Regular enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Okay. I'm feeling a lot better about that. I kind of want to take the 17 HP here, rather, because I want to go for the next elite as well. Because I'm extremely greedy. With the elites having 25% less HP, I mean, like, kind of gotta. Trying to make hay while the sun shines here. Literally every single turn, a dash is enough for me now. So hopefully I never get them in the same hand. Yeah, I sent the frontliner, rather set the frontliner to exactly that HP because I recognized that 2 strikes would be able to kill it. A dash would protect me. A dagger spray and a strike would be able to kill it. Just about safety, effectively. Give myself a lot of outs in the next hand. Regal Pillow, heal an additional 15 HP when you rest, as well as burst. Unfortunately, because of the presence of the 2 dashes in the deck right now, I don't think I can take that. So it's the Guardian at the end of the floor. The dashes probably make us pretty reasonable against the Guardian. The thing is, I think I want both of the dashes upgraded, like, really, really, really badly. Thank you for not giving me the upgraded dash or the neutralize yet. Both of those are really good for later. Both of them in the same hand might be a little overkill. So do I want to save 6 HP or do I want to save the explosive potion? Given the fact that there's a possibility that I pick up an explosive potion as soon as I finish the fight. Hang on, no, wait a second. I can also just defend. Explosive potions are important next floor. So this is 3 damage that I take here to risk having the ability to kill next turn, just so I can save that explosive potion. Matroshka, the next 2 chests you open contain 2 relics. Catalyst, Infinite Bane. Like, Infinite is just a energy accelerant for us, right? No, it's not an energy accelerant unless it hits dash. But it doesn't really get in the way of much right now either. I'm gonna take it. I'm very pleased I stuck to my guns and decided to upgrade the dash before that fight rather than kind of meekly decide to rest. I think Backstab totally fits in this deck. This is a weirdly aggressive defensive deck. It's weird. Da-da-da also actually kind of fits. We need AoE. We need more AoE for the next floor. Alright, well, maybe this ends up being the Dash Necronomicon run. Maybe. There's both of our dashes in the opening hand. That bodes pretty poorly for us. That's 19 damage that I can deal with these 2. And then the explosive potion takes it over the limit. So it turned out, if I didn't make that play against the Gremlin Knob where I defended instead of using the explosive potion, I would have died that turn. Should have played the Dex potion first there, by the way. Not liking that I now have 2 shivs in my deck. 3... Why are all of my dashes always in the same hand? Because it's gonna kill me. I've been counting on them. It's why I upgraded them. I need to get the dashes when the Guardian is on the ground, not when they're standing up. And I also kind of need them spread. Yeah, I'm dead. The neutralize did end up lowering the damage, right? Because it was 8 by... No, it was the same. So 8 by 2 was the previous attack damage. Neutralizing turned it to 6 by 2, but I also took 4 damage as a result. I had to dash in order to get the block, so... Just dead either way here. Yeah, getting neither of the dashes... Obviously, if I played my Dex Potion at the right time there, I would have lived a little longer, but... The first series through there where we didn't get any of the dashes while the curl up was in effect and only got them when they were too energy inefficient to really play when the enemy was standing up, that was a real big problem. I also should have considered possibly upgrading the neutralize before that fight rather than the dash. It would have been worse for the next floor, but it would have been better for this floor. I don't think that this deck, like, as soon as we got the Mummified Hand and didn't start getting a bunch of powers, I realized that we have to go for something else. And the only kind of thing that I was really seeing was the dashes and trying to go for value. Effectively, like, giant iron waves, the deck. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been High Ascension. I am silent. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next time.